Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chloe if you're new here. And I like to talk about books, and also not 100% of my life is about books, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just taking you along for the journey of this week because there's quite a lot going on. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to read. I'm going to have to at least read one book because it is, okay, so it's Tuesday. On Friday, we're having our book club for August. I have not read the book for August, and I don't have it either. I've been waiting. I had put the hold on Libby last month, and it hasn't come yet, and I don't think it's going to. So I think I need to get the ebook because I don't think that I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like the book that much. It's Finders Keepers by Sarah Adler. I could be totally way off base. It's Finders Keepers. So it's a romance book. I don't know anything about it. I just know that I'm going to be able to read it pretty quickly, which is good because this week is all over the place. It's already Tuesday. I didn't film anything yesterday because I had my part-time job the full day, and then we went to the Cardinals game right afterwards. So got back kind of late, and I didn't even get to film anything. I think I was able to get one clip that I was able to do in the B-roll in the beginning of this video, but yeah, so it's Tuesday and it's 6 p.m. So I've been working on client stuff all day. I also went to my boyfriend's office to help him get some things situated and figured out for the upcoming season, because if you didn't know, my boyfriend is a coach for a women's bowling team at a college. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tonight, and when do I need to leave? I need to probably leave in 15 minutes, something like that. It's my best friend's birthday. So I need to go, we're going to go have dinner together at a restaurant and with a few friends. So I'm going to have to go leave for that. I'm also going to be taking these diapers in the background with me so I can finally get those gone, drop those off at another friend's house. I'm trying to think of what else. I just have some more client work that needs to definitely happen tonight whenever I get back. So I probably won't read anything tonight. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays are a family Wednesday night. What? Usually Wednesdays are a family dinner night where my whole family goes to my grandma's. I don't know if I'm gonna go tomorrow because I'll be down there anyway on Thursday to clean my grandma's house. So I don't know if I'm gonna go tomorrow because I was just there last week. I'm for sure gonna be there next week because it's another birthday. I don't know. It's up in the air. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow because I also have my part-time job to work tomorrow. Also on Thursday I have a meeting. I need to do more client work. Friday I'm doing my part-time job until 3. At 3:15 I have a client meeting, and then at 6 we have book club. As of right now, my weekend though is looking pretty clear. So we'll see if it stays like that or if something pops up. But it's supposed to be really nice weather this entire week, which is really crazy because it's Missouri. And usually we have some really hellish weather, especially August. Usually it's just 100 degrees constantly. So to have fall weather, what I'm calling fall weather, because it's we're low 80s, high 70s sometimes. That feels kind of unheard of for Missouri. So I feel we're probably going to get something really bad weather-wise maybe next week or the week after, to make up for it, because it's all about balance. Yeah, but it's going to be a fun time. I think we're going to a Korean restaurant that I haven't been to before. So I might get a little clip of it, but so actually I probably just need to get my bag together and take the dogs out because that's going to take a little bit, and then start heading over there. I also need to text my friend about the diapers to make sure that it's okay that I'm bringing them tonight. Okay, and break. Let's go do that.
This is her birthday.
morning. It's Wednesday at 8:15 in the morning. I am just about to start work for the day. I'm very tired today. Plan for today: work my part-time job until 3 and then do client stuff. What else do I have to do? Oh, you know what? I need to order that book because now I've got 2 days to read it. Had such weird dreams last night, which I mean is literally every night, but I was right. Sarah Adler. I'm gonna work and I'll check back in. Can you even see me? I'm so tired. I want to chop all my hair off. And oh, you know, listen, like I never get it like great sleep. But I was wondering why today I was just so sluggish and felt like my brain was kind of mush. No, it's because I'm on my period. I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together. This happens every month. Anyway, I just clocked out and now I think I need another coffee. So maybe I'll go make some, and I need to do some client work now. Yep, we're not doing, did I say this earlier? We're not going to grandma's tonight. Let's do coffee. Let's do coffee and then we'll start. I'm waiting on a response to an email before I can do anything else with one project, but I have plenty I can be doing with another project. So we're moving locations because I'm getting tired of sitting in my office, and honestly, I think I put together my chair wrong in my office, and yeah, it just like is uncomfortable to sit in for a super long period of time. I also just have really bad posture, so it is what it is. But I'm putting that stuff away. I'm gonna put on, I need chapstick. I'm gonna put on K-pop Demon Hunters again, which is what I was listening to last night when I was working, because it's just is very addictive. I don't know what else to say. And all of the songs are stuck in my head so bad right now. So we're gonna turn that on and we're gonna have fun while I get some more work done. Hello. It's the next morning and I am headed over to my grandma's house. So we're gonna clean, and then I need to drive back home and have a meeting at 4:30 over Zoom. So I think, unless my grandma has a big project to tackle, timing wise, that should be fine. If I had to, I could always stay at grandma's and like take the meeting there. It's not that big of a deal, but I would rather be back home. Anyway, as I was getting ready this morning and letting the dogs out and stuff, I realized that Captain has some hot spots again on like the base of his tail. So yeah, I mean, I tried to spray, I might lose you. I tried to spray like around the area with some of the medicine we've got, but like we're gonna have to shave his tail again, which is just a thing. And then we can put more medicine on it. It'll be fine. It's just, yeah, I just didn't have time to shave it this morning, but he has his cone on, so he should be fine. I don't have a thing to put my phone in on my car, so I just have like this little cutout part on my dash, and that's what I'm using. So you're not gonna stay there, but done with grandma's. It's like 3:10. I'm gonna try not to drop this phone though. Anyway, it's like 3:10, which is later than I was thinking. I was just gonna take the call, like the meeting there over Zoom, because I brought my laptop. But I was already done at like 2:45, and my grandma was having like the chimney people come to like inspect and clean out her chimney, but they were running late. I had asked her if she wanted me to stay, and she said, you know, like, yeah, you can, like, if you want. You don't have to if you have something to do. And I was like, well, you know, like, I can just take this call here. Like, it's not that big of a deal, and, you know, if it makes you feel better, I can just stay for a little bit longer. But they didn't end up showing up. Like, they called and they were going to be even later, and my grandma was just like, just go home, like, it's fine. So I'm headed home. I'm gonna check back in with her later. I mean, she's a fully capable woman, obviously, but I just get nervous. They're gonna like upcharge her on stuff, but she's fully capable of doing her own thing. She's very smart. Like, anyway, we're going home, and I don't think I said this earlier, but it takes like about like a little over an hour to get to my grandma's from my house, depending on traffic. And since it's right about the time that like kids are getting off school and everything, there's definitely a chance that there's gonna be traffic on the highway. So I don't know, we're gonna hope for the best. An update. I am 22% of the way through, and I feel like the writing reminds me of someone's, but I don't know who. It's okay so far. Some of it has been a little cringy, cliche type writing, but overall it's been entertaining. I feel like the beginning of this book has a lot in common with a lot of different books, where the main female character like is back at home because she's lost her job and she's lost her boyfriend, and you know, her life is crashing down. So, but yeah, it's okay so far. I think it's going really quickly, like I thought, so we'll see how it goes. I'm at 29%. I think one of my pet peeves is when like it's a childhood friends to lovers type of trope. Whenever there's like a miscommunication in childhood and then they like connect later on in life, it's just like the miscommunication of that issue from the get-go, and they just don't talk about it. If you would just talk about it as adults, I think everything would be fine. But it never happens. that just doesn't really make sense to me. It's like the elephant in the room, but they're just like, no, we'll just act like it never happened. Anyway, we're chugging along. I think it's like 10, something like that. It's the next morning. I'm on my lunch break, actually, so almost the afternoon because I'm taking it a little early. I'm so tired from this week. I feel like I've just been running nonstop doing stuff. And the reason, I feel like I didn't explain this earlier, the reason why I have had so much client work is because one of my clients, like I do a lot of event marketing, and one of my clients has their big conference coming up here in like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So it's just like a lot of like last minute things that have to happen marketing wise. And yeah, it's a bit. So I have a meeting with them. I end my part-time job at 3. I do remote work. That's what this is. Did I ever explain that? This ends at 3. And then at 3:15, I have my client meeting with the conference people. And then book club at 6. I do usually make bookmarks. Like I just print them on cardstock and then cover them with like the laminating sheets. But anyway, I make bookmarks for everyone usually every month. Here's the thing. I just don't know if I'm going to have time today because we also didn't get to meet last month. Everyone was too busy. So I would actually need to be making double the amount of bookmarks. And I just, yeah, it totally slipped my mind the last couple of weeks because I could have been working on like last month's, but I have not. So here we are. However, I did finish Finders Keepers last night. And I stayed up until about 2 a.m. reading it so I could finish it because I knew I wasn't going to have any time at all today before the book club. So actually, I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. I think that it just really, really annoyed me to the point where I might have DNF'd it completely if it wasn't the book club pick, just because it seemed like just the characters were insufferable. They really were. They didn't make any sense together. Like I get the childhood friends to lovers type of deal, but literally they did not know how to communicate. It did not make any sense whatsoever. Even like the subplot of like them trying to find this treasure thought was very lacking. Honestly, you could have done completely without it and you wouldn't have noticed. It was really difficult to hold my attention the entire time. And I feel like once I started to make headway with one of the characters, they would just ruin it, like immediately. Anytime they gained traction in my head, like, oh, you know, maybe I could see this turning around for me and not being a lower rating. No, they did something that pissed me off, or they decided not to tell the other character something that was just like, but why? Like, what is the point of not talking about it? For why? And then the constant back and forth of, well, I don't know if I want to stay here, but I don't know if I want to go back to a different city, and I don't know if I should stay because of him, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I get it. I don't know what I'm doing with my life currently. Like, I get it. And you would think that this would make sense to me because that's like a really big theme in here, like not knowing exactly what you're going to do going forward. But damn, like this was just infuriating. And I wanted to throw my Kindle multiple times because it was just so frustrating. It started off decently with the writing style, but it quickly just like kind of went downhill where it just felt sort of like a common comedic timing sort of book. Like, you know that they're going to be saying something funny right after saying something serious, and not in like a fun, like it just was not funny. It was not funny to me. I don't know. It like was just lost on me because it felt very formulaic. I don't know. It just felt choppy. Like it didn't feel like a smooth rom-com sort of way. It just felt very choppy. Felt just too present and aware of what the author was trying to do in the scenes to make it funny, that it just wasn't funny. That's what I thought. I'm very curious to see what the girls in the book club thought. I'm pretty harsh on my book ratings usually, but so like ever since we started, I think we started in April, I feel like I've been much more generous on my ratings with those books every month than like my normal rating system, because it's so much fun to me knowing that I'm reading something that my friends are reading and my sisters. Like we read what was that, Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson. It's that like a Loch Ness monster shifter romance. Was the writing incredible? No. But I had so much fun, and even more fun reading it because I knew that my friends and sisters were reading it for the book club. Yeah, that was just not the case with this one. I don't know if that's just because I'm also busy as hell this week and I'm kind of stressed. So I just like don't have the bandwidth in me to like think of this as a fun book club pick. I don't know. Whatever. That 2 out of 5 Finders Keepers. So that's where we stand. I am going to go eat lunch. I'm gonna try and get a clip of book club later, and we'll just see how it goes. Ugh, this day. I think I need another coffee. Like, I'm not even done with this one. I think I need another one. Anyway, happy Friday. Okay, so welcome back. I'm watching Olivia Reads a Latte because she's basically constantly on my YouTube. And I love her. Anywho, so good morning. This is next morning after the book club. I didn't end up getting any clips of the book club because, I don't know, I just felt weird doing it. And also, they're all pretty private people for the most part, so I don't want to, like, make them feel weird. Also, I'm just weird. And right now, I don't know, I just felt a little weird to ask them for right now. So what's funny with the book, Finders Keepers, I thought I was being harsh yesterday whenever I was telling you guys about, like, my thoughts, and it's so funny because I rated it a 2 out of 5 stars, right? Turns out, apparently I'm still being generous because it's a book club pick. Because I think every other person in the book club rated it a 1 out of 5 stars. They all did not like it either. And I just think that's really funny because some of them... Okay, so in my book club, there's 5 of us. It's my 2 best friends and then my 2 sisters and then me, obviously. And some of them are not, like, really into reading. Like, this is, like, all they do for reading, which is completely fine. But it's just funny because usually they rate books higher. They're usually, like, just there for the vibes, you know? Like, if they can get through the book, like, they're happy. And it's just funny, like, this book seriously, like, had us all in the same way of just, like, what the hell did we just read? This just was not good. So that, I just thought that was really funny. And it ended up being that I had the highest rating out of all of them. Especially with me, like, outside of the book club. I would say I'm a very harsh critic of books for the most part. It depends on, like, what I'm feeling. But yeah, it's very funny. So we're done with that. The next book club pick for September is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I'm really excited about that book. I think it's going to be really good. I've heard such great things about it. And I think that the book club is going to like it too. So I just think it's going to be fun. I already have it on here, I think. Yeah, I already have it, which is nice because then I don't have to worry about doing the hold and stuff. I did put, I think I have like, I put holds on like 8 books. One of them came up Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I just got the notification that another one was ready. And that was one of like my fall books that I wanted to read. So I am very excited about those. I think I'm in a reading mood today and I'm trying to, it's Saturday. So I've had like that whole big crazy week of just like going nonstop. So I would like to take the day to just kind of relax. Like I've just kind of been hanging out here on the couch with my dogs all morning. Like I just finally got up, took a shower, but I'm thinking I want to read. I did do a little bit of work earlier. I'm trying to stay away from my laptop for the day, just to like give myself a full break. But I think that tomorrow for sure, I'm gonna need to do some more work. So I really would like to read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue right now. But I think I want to wait until later in the month because I think I'm gonna read it really fast and I want it to be like really fresh in my mind whenever we go to book club. I could read Before I Let Go now because I've heard that's really good. I also have some definitely some books on my physical TBR that I could be reading. A lot of them, actually. But I don't know if I'm in the mood for any of those. That's, I think, all I wanted to do for this video. Thanks for coming along on my kind of crazy week. I feel like mostly this was just clips of me talking of, like, getting through the week. But it is what it is. This is just how it is sometimes. And I guess really I only read the one book, Finders Keepers, and that was in one night. So it hasn't been very bookish content filled in this video, but I think I will actually do a reading vlog for my next video. So if you want to tune into that, make sure that you are hitting the subscribe button. That's it. So I'll just see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.